All right, let's do a couple more.
Yeah.
Having fun.
No, I hear you.
Go ahead and call us up, people. We're going to do a couple more calls here.
When the calls are good, they're great.
That's right.
All right, we'll try Jacob.
Oh.
32. All right, let's do a couple more. Jacob, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's happening, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Good.
Doing pretty good.
Good, dude.
You have a
Nice.
question for us?
I do. I'll give you a choice. I got a pretty serious question, or I have a more fun, more just, regular question. I could take either.
Lay it on us.
Let's
Whatever,
do
whatever you
serious.
want.
Okay. All right. So the serious one, I know that we've given a lot of relationship advice. I know Eric has been big on telling people how to handle relationships and everything.
He's big on
I
the
recently
big on it.
with out of a long-term relationship over a year, and it was rough. But yeah. So my question is, at what point after breaking up do you say is when it's okay to hook up again or to rebound, or if it's even okay to rebound?
So your question is, you just got out of a long-term relationship that was over a year long,
Yeah.
and you're wondering at what point is it okay
Isn't
to...
it?
Are you saying rebound as in randomly just hook up with people, or rebound as in move on, try to seek out the next relationship?
I guess the first one. I'm not really looking to get back into another relationship right out the gate.
Smart, good man.
But you just don't want to feel bad about yourself,
That'd be awful.
right?
But yeah, just
Because it sucks. Because did you get dumped or did you dump her?
I got dumped.
Okay.
It was really amicable, and we
I
both
can
were.
tell
Yeah.
by the nature of your question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you had done the dumping, there would be no question.
There would be no question.
Because you would know that you were already ready to move on.
Right. Right.
And I guess it calls into a question of emotional attachment, right? When you are dumped, sometimes you're not ready to
Right.
break off that emotional connection. If you're doing the dumping, you are absolutely ready to break off that emotional connection.
Right.
You've had time to prepare.
And
You've had time to prepare.
now this is what I'm thinking is that if you were dumped and you're obviously, I'm imagining, still into this girl, is that safe to say?
I mean, it was amicable, so
Right, but if she if she called you right now and said let's get back together, you would do it.
actually probably not. It's
Okay.
been long. It's been probably 3 or 4 weeks at this
Okay,
point.
so it feels like you're getting to that point, but I feel like a lot of times people get dumped, whatever, and they're hurting, and
Yeah.
they go to somebody else, but all they're really doing is seeing that other person, and that's not fair to the person that you're currently with. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
It sucks for that person who maybe has real feelings for you, when all your real energy is focused on that person who you're not with.
That's true.
But if you're not thinking about this girl anymore, and I think then that could be the time. If it seems like maybe and honestly, I know, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay, yeah. A year is a long time when you're 19.
Yeah.
It really is. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to diminish anything, but in the grand scheme of things, a year is not a long time. So it sucks now, but when you're 32, when you're 19, it's not going to fucking matter to you. You know?
You're going to be a
Let
totally
me
different
let
person.
me chime in
You
here.
are.
Let me chime in here.
That's
When I was your age, when you're 19, 18, 19, 20, and you go through your first big breakup, it is fucking rough. But I'm looking at you. I see you on camera. I can tell you're a good-looking dude.
Good-looking guy.
You're a Mega64 fan, so obviously you're cool.
Cool guy.
I'm confident you're going to get another relationship that is going to be just as meaningful, just as special.
Right.
And honestly, too, that one will probably also fall apart because this
Yeah.
shit just fucking happens.
Yeah, I mean-
It's unavoidable.
Yeah.
Sucks.
You date people
Really-
and they're
really-
great, and then it just doesn't fucking work out for
Right.
whatever reason. And there's so many reasons that it could not work out, and some of them eat you up inside, oh, this fucking girl cheated on me, and some of them are just she dumped me, and I don't know why, and it was a perfect relationship, and it's just over.
Right.
And sometimes it's you, and you're just I'm not feeling this anymore. But regardless of what happens, there's always another relationship around the corner. And after this happens a couple of times, at least after this happened to me a couple of times, I realized something, which is, you know what? I was in one relationship. I was in a relationship before. I can be in a relationship again.
Yeah.
The fact that you've even had a good committed relationship means that you are knowledgeable about what it takes to get a relationship, to be in a relationship.
And you learn more with each one.
You absolutely do.
Once you
true.
get
Yeah,
over
yeah.
that initial hurdle, it's basically like you're in the club or you're not.
Right.
You know, you're not like one of these guys calling up being like, I've never had a girlfriend. I cannot get one. Explain to me how I get one. You don't have that problem.
No.
Yeah.
Your problem is like, and I'm bumming, this thing just ended. Like, when is it okay for me to move on? And the answer is, it's up to you. It's whatever you feel comfortable. Yeah. You could hook up with a girl the very next day after the breakup. It could be 4 weeks later. The only person it's going to affect is you and your emotions, you know?
Right.
So, really, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Don't even wait.
Honestly, I feel like if you are not hurting the person that you're going to hook up with and maybe be in a relationship with because you don't care about that person anymore, then you're fine. You're good to go.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like, I don't know. Actually, it's funny because tonight I was texting this new hookup who I was thinking about meeting with tonight, and they had a thing, so it didn't really work out. But it was like, I kind of put myself out there as like, yeah, I'm ready to hook up if you'd like. And then it didn't really happen for other reasons. But like, it was really interesting because it was
And you know what? Let me tell you something too. Your emotions are going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Your emotions are going to get inside your brain and they're going to make you fucking do the wrong shit. You're going to feel like, I got this new girl, she's into me, but I don't want to because my emotions are fucking with my brain. You need to take your emotions out of the equation. You need to turn yourself into the love robot, man.
Terminator.
The love Terminator. It's all business. Seriously, be a robot. Just think, old girlfriend dumped me, new girlfriend interested, shifting target, proceeding.
And there have been...
Because just, you know what? Be logical about it. Recognize the situation, you know, because...
Yeah.
You need to recognize what's going on in your own life, too. You need to recognize, like, yeah, I did just get dumped. I am emotional right now. Maybe I am going to lash out and do some things just for the momentary comfort, you know. But I feel like if you're honest with yourself and if you're honest with the person that you're talking to a degree that doesn't freak them out, you know. You don't even necessarily need to tell them all this stuff. But if you, what am I trying to say? You know, don't mislead them and make them think you're looking for something that you're not.
Right.
This is kind of the theme of the night. I feel like if everybody's open and honest and doesn't have any shame and has nothing to hide, then everything's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, it's funny because the person I'm hooking up with, or that I have the plan to hook up with, at least, they just got out of a relationship too.
Yeah.
And they like put it on me as like, hey, a rebound would be really nice right now. They said that in
well,
person.
that's what I mean. That's what.
Well,
I mean, that
if-
to me
if
is
they're
like
thinking that.
Yeah. Then
And you're thinking it, and both of you know, like, dude, we don't even want to date each other.
right.
We are just a little bit lonely right now. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a consenting
You're
adult.
both hurting.
It's all good.
You're both hurting, and you both want some sexual healing.
Maybe not even that.
I know. You know what I'm saying, though. You know, like
Eric didn't like that term.
When Shawn said sexual healing.
it's a song. It's a fucking song.
Listen, man, I think that you'll be okay. You got.
Oh, he's gonna be definitely
You
okay.
got
Oh,
a nice
fine.
jaw,
for sure.
You got nice eyebrows, and look
Yeah.
at the way you're wearing your hair with that hat. You
Yeah,
know you're
fucking
all right.
sick. Yeah.
Just go out, do you. You'll be fine.
And you know what? Sometimes being on your own for a little bit is fine. You find out who you are in those moments. Like, you don't need to rush into finding a girlfriend today. You don't need to worry
true.
about it.
And sometimes this is the situation too. It's like, oh, I want to get back together with my ex-girlfriend, and she can tell, and she's like not interested.
That's definitely true.
And then you're like, fine. I mean, she's not interested. What choice do I have? I have to date somebody else. And you do, and suddenly the girl who was not interested is magically interested
But
again.
don't fall for that.
And then you have this moment where it's like, are we on the same page? Do you want to be together or not? Basically, sometimes just operating with the situation as it has been dealt with you ends in your favor,
Yeah.
When you're not holding on to the past relationship, it kind of lets that person realize what they've lost, maybe.
Right.
And maybe they'll come back, if that's what you want.
Right.
Relationships are fucking tricky.
Yeah,
There's
it's
so
all
much
tricky.
shit to consider at any
It
given
is.
time.
Torgo in the chat is right. Be happy with yourself. You'll be able to love more.
That's definitely true.
That's
And,
true.
really, this is the time, because you I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have another girlfriend, several girlfriends, or one or two. You're going to get,
you know what? Or boyfriend.
Or boyfriend, whoever you want. I don't care. You're gonna have another partner in life. You're gonna get married sometime in life. But right now, in this moment, you could do literally whatever you want to do. Go do it.
Still young.
Go do what you want to do and be you. No one's gonna stop you.
Another quick question: do you think so? My ex is involved, and this is kind of a mistake on my part in retrospect. My ex is involved with a lot of the clubs. I mean, I'm in college. I'm on campus.
Sure.
My ex is involved with a lot of clubs that I'm in, and a lot of groups I'm in, and all kind of our friends are mixed together in a lot of ways.
Right.
And our friends have kind of stayed out of it being a problem. They haven't really taken a side.
Yeah.
But do you think I should kind of look for different groups or different clubs, or do you think I should just suck it up and
This is what I've always done in this situation. If I were you and I had a sticky situation like that, what do I do? How do I act? I always try to envision another guy in my situation, not just any guy. And I've said this before on the podcast. Literally, in your mind, picture the coolest person in the world, the coolest guy in the world, and think, what would the coolest guy in the world do in this situation? Seriously.
You could have just asked me.
Sometimes it's not you. Sometimes, you know what? This is nerdy. This is nerdy. But when I was 22 going through shit like this, to me, the coolest guy in the world was Bruce Wayne. It's a fictional character.
Yeah, right.
But I just think, this guy's fucking Batman. This guy's a fucking millionaire playboy.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that issue of Batman where a girl broke up with him and he stayed in his room all night crying? No, because that's not what fucking Bruce Wayne does. He's all right, he's cool about it. We're in clubs together. He's amicable with her. He's still friendly with his exes, right? If it becomes awkward, he will be the first person to say, you know what? Maybe I need to take the bigger road and leave this club and give you your space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe if it's not awkward, he's cool enough to say, you know what? We had a relationship. It ended. I still think that we can share this common interest that we have together and be cool. Basically, I recommend just imagine what a person more confident than you would do and do that. And you'll be good.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
Shit, I haven't been acting like Bruce Wayne at all these past couple of weeks.
Yeah, you see
That's your problem.
that, you guys.
Fucking wrong,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
That
right. Well,
sucks.
that's why you called us, and now we told you to be like Bruce Wayne.
You think when Michelle is mad at Obama, he's sitting around,
Sulking.
sulking, playing PlayStation 4 all night, crying himself
No.
to sleep?
He's
Probably
in the
not.
war room, taking care of some shit,
Probably.
killing Bin Laden again.
Probably.
Killing Bin Laden again.
And then when that girl's maybe we both need to rebound, he's maybe you're right. Send.
That was pretty good. That was a good Obama.
That was
Thanks,
a good.
President
That was a
commercial.
good
You can
Obama
use
looking
that.
for a hookup. That was a good impression.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well then
Next-
I will
Okay,
keep
go
up
ahead.
my hookup. And that sounds like good sage advice.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right. Maybe it'll work out. And
But
you
I
get back
say-
together. Maybe it'll work out,
It's-
and you move on. But,
It's
I don't think it will. I don't really want it to.
well,
But
good for you. Then you know what? Knowing what you want is the best
Yeah.
position you
Yep.
can be
Knowing
in.
what you want is key.
Because breaking
Yeah.
up with somebody and not knowing what you want is a
Yeah.
living hell. So
Yeah.
knowing what you want, man, you're gonna find
Yeah.
your way out.
And there are times where you will get dumped, and you know you want that person. That's what you want, and you can't have
Yeah.
it. And you also got to learn how to
Exactly.
deal with that. That also happens in life.
It's funny. It actually went from I want you back to I want you to know that I'm right, or that it wasn't my fault that we broke up. It was both of our fault. It went from blame shifting in my head, but now it's now I'm starting to realize I don't know.
You know
Doesn't
what?
matter.
You'll probably in the next coming weeks realize you're happier being alone. You'll realize it makes perfect sense why you broke up, because two people who spend time together and make each other unhappy is never going to work out. It's the clearest sign that despite how great both people are, they need to find other people to be with. And that's just kind of out of your hands. It's almost like a spiritual destiny thing. I've dated great people and I thought it was going to work out, but ultimately it didn't, and it didn't. And it's just, your soulmate is out there.
Right.
They're looking for you,
Yeah.
man.
She's here right now on this earth waiting for you.
And she just got dumped by her, whatever, loser, not soulmate.
Right. And you'll hear about him later in life,
Yeah.
but,
Your soulmate's out there.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me let me just say, and this isn't even for you guys, but like one thing I realized that maybe the chat should hear that like in retrospect is one thing I would definitely tell my past self. Do you mind if I say it?
No,
Go ahead. Yeah, please.
I think the biggest thing I realized is don't divulge everything about yourself in the relationship. You know, don't say everything that you're thinking all the time. Like still have reservations. Because
No, don't.
Don't say everything you're thinking.
I think that was
filter of some sort.
But hey, that's in every aspect of life.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. No, it's just funny. Like honesty then becomes sort of like you don't really know what honesty means. Like how far should that go? And that's I don't know.
Honesty is important, but you don't need to be brutally honest.
You know what?
Yeah, I wasn't like
the best relationship you're going to have is the person that you can hang out with forever and never get bored of them. You know, it's like you're hanging out with your best friend. You don't want to force information onto somebody that's going to make them feel uncomfortable. So be cool. You know, when you're hanging out with somebody, whether they're your girlfriend or a good friend, just be cool. I wouldn't sit with these guys and say fucking awkward shit that's on my mind that I know is going to make them feel uncomfortable. So I don't want to do that to a person who I like way more than these guys.
that was my second question. What are your biggest secrets about each other? But yeah. But no, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, person in the chat said it best. Do not tell her that you are Batman. Okay.
Yeah, don't tell her that.
No matter how true it is.
Yeah, some things you got to save for yourself.
I fucked up.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I'll remember that for the next
put
one.
those sad records away. It's time to get a pep up, all right?
Yeah.
You're all right.
Yeah, you're going to be fine. Hey, call us back in a few weeks. Let us know how you're doing, all right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
All right, Jacob.
Take it
Cool.
easy, dude.
Thanks, Jacob.
All right.
Hey, Jacob.
All right. Well, on that
I
note,
think that was a good one. That was a good
we're
one.
going to hit the road, everybody. It's been a couple good calls.
I
Very
think we all learned a lot about ourselves and
Yeah.
about the world around
The
us.
hottest fans.
We do.
We do.
Jacob's fucking. That guy's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. He's okay.
He's good.
Jacob, listen, you're a hot dude.
You're fine in more than one way, Jacob. All right. Thank you for hanging out with us this night.
Is it over? Are we still on?
No, it's
Oh,
They're still
no,
on.
end it.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
end it.
this. Good night, everyone.
everybody.
Good night, my friends.
Like.
Hang on. Oh, local recording.
Oh shit.
Come on.